Remember the good old days of Pogo-Hopper in Boomsday Project? This card was so freaking fun in Rogue with Shadow Steps and Daring Escapes and doubled battle cries from Spirit of the Shark. You could get these enormous boards of Pogo-Hoppers, and then you had some mech magnetic synergies with Zilliacs to turn them into these just monster taunt divine shields. Well, the Pogo-Hoppers might be back, except now they're in Priest and they're called Astral Automatons. And although Priest doesn't have bounce effects like Rogue, Priest has lots of copy effects like the new Creation Protocol and Celestial Projectionist and cards like Power Chord Synchronize that have been sitting in Standard just waiting for this moment. And then with cards like Raw Din, you can bring back your giant board of Astral Automaton Pogo-Hoppers for some crazy scary boards. And with this deck, I don't even know if you need the Astral Automatons necessarily, because who needs Pogo-Hopper stats when you can just copy your Amon Thule? This card is completely bonkers, and making 2, 3, 4 of these is absolutely game winning in its own right. So this deck is all about supporting all of these big monster threats with various copy cards, sometimes just winning with stats on board, and sometimes winning with excessive value and crazy power off of Amon Thule. Now, it's hard to say if this kind of deck list is going to be the meta way to play Priest in the Titans meta. I think a more traditional control Priest might end up being better, but by God, is this fun, and does this really scratch that nostalgia itch of the Pogo-Hoppers of old? Ooh, early Automaton, man, yeah. Okay, sure. Now, a lot of our effects for the Automaton are actually in-hand copy effects, so I need to be a little careful, right? In other words, I can't just throw this away like on turn 1 freely, unless, hear me out. Let's hear me out. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Where is my deck tracker? Deck tracker, come on. I'm trusting this survives against Paladin. I think it usually does. Double click locker, man. That's gross. Boon. Okay. So this is actually an insane turn 4 now. I need to like tidy these up, but it just feels really bad. Like, they can't currently kill it on board, but you know they're gonna have a magnetic to kill it, so it's okay. Dude, these magnetic, oh my God, they left it alive. Well, we have to do this, right? This is just a tempo battle now. I mean, I think we clear. It's weird to hit a 1-1, of course, right? But I'm getting a monster board advantage here. Next turn I can gatekeeper. Even if just one's alive, I think we're happy here. I need to update my deck tracker here. No, it should be updated. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, Shard was really nice there. They didn't take a trade. Like, I can't believe you don't trade that, dude. Like I said, literally as we were building the deck, Shard is going to be amazing in a mech meta. That's literally the first thing I said, and it has come true. I think you just have to prevent magnetic plays, right? It's just really important to deny, like, you can't leave an attacking mech on board, basically. By the way, Kyrian here is nuts. Cannibalize can handle any like big stacked magnetic mech they play, which is cool. This is Twitch chat in a nutshell, by the way. Odin Warrior is so OP. Welcome to Titans. And then the very next message is, I'm trying Odin Warrior, losing. That sums up everything, doesn't it? This kind of has to die to protect this guy, right? So I guess the question then is, do we cannibalize here probably instead of Boon? I mean, in a weird way, Boon is just as or more valuable, but I don't deny magnetic with Boon is the only problem, because I leave this up for the magnetic. So maybe we do cannibalize, again, just to protect our magnetic interests here. Make sure we get the full heal on this. I don't actually know if that mattered. I'm not sure how damaged it was, but anyway, good to build some habits regardless. So I wouldn't mind getting Cathedral down, but Boon is also just insane. I also wouldn't mind getting another copy card. You know, we don't really have a lot of copies, so depends on what they play and whether this probably keeps the magnetic in check, and then we can maybe go for Cathedral. Something like an Eni off the top would be insane as well. That would be cool. You guys can hear the game, by the way, right? Yeah. Hey, Fanatic with a Prime sub. Oh, I also think I missed LaFreak with 2 months and 3 Jacks with 23 months. Almost 2 years, dude. That's cool. Yeah, Ziliax. I think I would go ahead and hit here. If they don't, they're going to get punished by Boon, potentially. I'm clearly valuing the stats on board and the stack pretty hard. I think you have to take a preemptive trade. I mean, it does let me kill it, so that's something, I guess. I mean, I guess that's an argument against it. Yeah, I have to decide here, like, if I hit the other, obviously if I hit the other automaton, I'm happy, but I have so many minions on my deck that is not guaranteed. And it also leaves me a little bit stranded. I think we got to do this. I think we just got to get the body here now. Very nervous to leave up that Ziliax. I fear it takes a clean trade. I think I'm gonna hit it so that if it does get magnetized, at least I'm taking the Divine Shield hit on a smaller amount. Now, obviously that kind of lets it attack an extra time, so there are some downsides, but I think this respects Magnetic a little more for whatever that's worth. We've really favored having the board advantage, so I'm gonna maintain that instead of shifting into a value generation off creation protocol. I think that might slow us down too much. Let's just continue to value this board advantage until hopefully we completely shut them down. I need them to run out of resources. Now they do have that like seafloor draw thing, whatever that's called. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, that's annoying. That's a little annoying. Pretty big turn for them, really. Gatekeeper here is no good, man. It's no good. This is good though. That's not too good. Let's do this. Trade, like we're kind of even on board, but hopefully if we can get the automaton here, we can't. But Amen Thule helps me swing the board next turn really well and generate resources, so yeah, this should be fine. This can clear 2 minions next turn, which is probably what they're gonna have. Do you get to target with this? Choose choose 2 enemy minions. Yeah, multi-targeting. Okay, dude, this is insane. By the way, dude, I kind of forgot I'm getting 2, to be honest. That's so insane. How do you beat this? How do you beat this with 2 of these? It's so gross. Is the opponent just playing a 1-1? Oh no. Oh no. This is certainly gonna win the game. Dude, that animation's sick. I haven't seen that yet. That's really cool. Yeah, let's just do this. That's not very threatening, right? So. Dragonbane? Sure, that could help me in the game, man. This is cool, dude. This is really cool. Druid of the Claw. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Hey, holy crap, Prime Marvel with 12 gifted subs for a total of 50 in the channel. I see why you did the 12. That's crazy. Also, Dean, Gus, Dev, and Senior Taquitos with the big subs. Thank you, folks. Congrats to Titanium Hawk, Pondering Sloth, ASAP Finch, Hero, Gibsonator, MGA, The Dr. Glass, JB Bow, Freemakin, Small Pip, and Orcasaurus. 1 gifted sub for each legend I packed. Oh, so maybe a coincidence on the other thing I said. I guess we just do this. This is like, dude, this is so insane. This is so insane. I mean, like, why? I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Whatever. I'm just gonna delete the 1-1s. Like, who cares? Drathier? Sure, man. Even more nonsense. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, dude, this is so gross. Okay, another Amen Thule. Dude, is this really an automaton deck or an Amen Thule deck? Holy crap, Priest is gross. This is so gross. Just think, I'm not sure I would have won this game if the opponent had just killed that automaton. You know, like one early mistake turned into this, right? That's how crazy that got. One tiny error, one sequence, like trading decision, I think snowballed into this, basically. I have another Amen Thule in hand. The opponent must just be like, dude, screw this guy. This is stupid. These have lifesteal, it's fun. The repair bot. By the way, I was talking about this card, like, oh my god! Another Amen Thule! I don't even need this! This is outrageous. Let's do this, right? This is just better. It's not actually lethal yet. No, we're gonna play the Amen Thule. No, this one still has remove. Let's do that, actually. Yeah, we can just play the Drathier. That's fine. Oh dear, that's fun. Dude, these cards are so gross. Why do these need to have, like, honestly, why do these need to have so much health though? Like, it's so good anyway. Why do these need so much health? Joji. Anyway, I was saying about this card, a lot of people are higher on this card than me. I feel like exactly in these scenarios, it's just so dead if you're behind at all. I mean, it's good if you're ahead, but it's maybe only good for one turn if you're ahead. I don't know. I'm not as sold on this. I'm curious to see it more. Maybe you only need it to be good as a finisher, you know. Bloodlust is obviously not good when you're behind either, but it's still a good card because you're just happy to end the game. So maybe like kind of a Savage Roar type thing. Yeah, that unfortunately will not do it. There we go, dude. This was much less of an automaton. This is more like a copy priest really than an automaton priest. I mean, it's got the automaton obviously, but man, crazy. That was nuts. Yeah, we don't need these. I mean, Cathedral's probably not terrible to keep, but we want to make sure we hit that guy right there. That guy. Yes, Marvel Snap later. Yeah, starts at I think 3 p.m. Pacific time. Would hesitate to call it a tournament, but yeah, it's kind of like a speed run, Infinity Conquest speed run event. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but yeah, we're gonna do our best. Yeah, we've been missing the automatons on this. I feel like that's really choked our ability to create the kind of big pressure we need, or like endless pressure maybe is a better example. It does depend on the deck a little bit and their ability to resolve the threats though. So I don't know. I mean, man, we still missed it. Amanthul's an insane card to get copies of, but is Shaman gonna kill me before that's relevant? In other words, am I just better off going for projectionists so that I can make more automatons faster and overwhelm them that way? I don't know, man. Amanthul's so strong, but I got Rawdin. I think it's got to be projectionists. When you got Rawdin, I think this is how you try to win. It's not good. It's not ideal, but we'll try. So next turn's automaton, projectionist, automaton, I guess, but that leaves me without an automaton. Only the ones on board, so I would need them to stick in that case. Oh, this is maybe like a totem shaman, huh? That I would say is a little less scary than the alternative. Yeah, this is literally my last automaton. Maybe we wait and get a cathedral down first. Each one of these is a 3-mana cycle, so we need kind of 6 mana to play 3 of them in a turn. Oh my god. Eyesore, really? Dang, I'm gonna just die. Oh my god. I took too long, man. We played a couple greedy matchups in a row, and now I've just taken too long. I got too greedy. I don't have AoE in this deck either right now. We cut it. We thought we'd be okay. Shard would be nuts. Should I try to hit a shard? Shard would be so insane. Can I hit a shard? One time. One time shard. Animate Dead instead. Okay. Animate Dead actually lets me play the Astral though, or the Automaton, which is nice. I can just tempo this, and then we can still do stuff next turn. Still a crazy big board though, man. This is a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. And this guy, this actually might be scarier than the Eyesore. I don't know. That's a reasonable argument, I'd say, for sure. If you want to make it. It's like it's kind of more immediate stats in some ways. Although not really. If I'm not clearing the board, I guess the Eyesore is sort of guaranteed 4/4 on board. This is only future stats, so maybe a little better. Okay, I hope we don't just die here to
We've created a temporal anomaly.
I actually need to use this now, right? Because I'm gonna put a projectionist in the pool otherwise. So I think we just do this. Hopefully this is enough. We're not dead to Bloodlust, are we? 5 and 5 is 10 and 15 is... Yeah, we are dead to Bloodlust. Just kidding. We're very dead to Bloodlust, yeah. Seemingly don't have it though. That's good news. I don't really have a play though, particularly if Automaton doesn't survive here. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be in a tough spot. Seems like they're maybe trading up. Yeah, okay. I thought they might be setting up for an AoE, but fully trading up is good news. They're not turning this board into killing me, which is gonna give me time. That's really good news. I need one Automaton to live though if I can. Don't play like rush dudes. Okay, that's actually fine. If an Automaton lives here, we can go with Gatekeeper shenanigans, and it's really nice. This is still a very intimidating board, though. We may have cut too much AoE, or maybe we're just geniuses. Alternatively, we might actually just be geniuses. Yeah, shard here finally hitting is absolutely what we were looking for. Now only the 1/1 can actually attack.
We've created a temporal anomaly.
That's perfect. We still clear this, I think. I mean, they do have like Bloodlust still potentially, but maybe we actually trade because of Bloodlust, huh? What is this? 6 times 3 is 18. 4 would have to run into the taunt guy. I mean, let's actually trade a little bit for Bloodlust. Or Stonekeeper, whatever. You know, totem buffs is the logic. These are currently disabled, but not hard for a deck like this to enable these. So Horn is also insane at clearing this. Holy crap. Oh wait, what? No, it's not. Oh dude, that's insane. Wow. It sets it to 3/3, but this is an aura. So it just rebuffs itself every time back up to its base total. Dude, the counter. That is actually insane. That's so gross. And now of course they're just dead. Either way, I had it on board, but super dead. Dude, that actually sucks for them a little bit. Like, it's an aura though. It's not an effect. It's an aura. So it absolutely makes sense. No, it's not a bug. It's right. It is a constant aura that's actively updating. You know, you gotta think about it, right? But if we read the text, this has +1/+1, right? It's an aura. So when they set it to 3/3, it immediately jumps back up. So its base becomes a 3/3, and then it has +1/+1, which in that case was +4/+4, because it went back to 7/7 every time. So this is consistent with how this stuff has always worked with like aura effects. Like they always update as you're doing it. I mean, it sucks to the opponent. Like, you know, I would have made that same mistake, clearly. But I think it tracks. This does not say, like, gain +1/+1. It's has, which is different. If you look at the Earthens on Paladin, right, they say gain +1/+1. Where's this Earthen guy? These gain, or +2/+2 in this case, but gain +2/+2, which means this one can be removed, right? If they set this to 3/3, it wouldn't re-update because it's not an aura, it's a one-time instance. The automaton is specifically an aura. Silences still work because the text is removed altogether, but stat-changing effects like that re-update in real time. That's crazy. That's fun. Should I open standard packs first or Titan packs first? I think, I don't know. I actually have no idea. Good question, though. Chat will answer it for you. Chat is smart. So Shaman, earlier we played Totem Shaman. I was expecting more Nature Shaman, but we might see more Totems. This reads Nature Shaman, yeah. Overload Nature stuff here. We'll coin a Switcheroo, I think, to get it moving. Actually, coin Cathedral. No, coin Switcheroo is fine. Job's done. Genie and Gatekeeper, okay. So some support for automatons, but no automatons just yet. Need to find one of those to get most excited. Flow Rider. We'll just play a Cathedral out here, if nothing else. Just get it rolling. Get it ready to go. Gatekeeper, I don't think will be good enough. 2/4 is not that interesting. Ooh, Automaton's interesting, though. Let's get this moving. Yeah, this is nice. Good stats in play. Forces the opponent to start reacting. Next turn in particular, we're going to have 2 pretty sizable automatons into a potential Eni on 5. That's pretty good. They're definitely going to feel like they have to play some cards out here to deal with this. If they do stuff just like play some Taunt Wolves, we'll get some good trades, hopefully, or a good trade. We're going to want to spend 4 mana on the Projectionist and automatons, so I don't think this will be a Light It Burns turn, unless it's just too juicy to pass up somehow. My hair looks dope. Thanks, man. It's funny. I feel like the Hearthstone audience likes it up and like this, swoopy, and the Marvel Snap audience likes it down. I've been running it kind of down sometimes in Marvel Snap, and like curly, kind of like TikTokery look, because that's sort of its just natural state for me a lot of the time. But yeah, the Marvel Snap audience seems to like it better. I think they trend a little younger, maybe. The older audience likes this. The younger audience likes it like TikTok-y. It's funny. Oh, that is a big pass here, man. Okay, Eni's nuts. Actually, just insane. This is like a crazy buff on board. It's, you know, I'm getting extra stats too. This is still susceptible to things like double lightning storm, but this is a game-ending push if they don't have exactly that. This does leave me, honestly, if they do clear this, it leaves me a little stranded in hand, but they gotta have it. We're forcing them to have it. We could have maybe hedged with something like a Bronze Gatekeeper into a power chord instead. But yeah, let's just create the pressure outs. Yeah, dude, this played like an aggro deck almost. Like, this is a crazy turn 5 board. All right, we like Animate Dead if we can hit the right stuff here. A little bit worried about Priest though. I mean, we're not again a super value deck. We're more of a we weren't really a tempo deck, somewhere in the middle, right? Like, Priest is good at dealing with big threats though. Anyway, this deck's maybe not built against other priests. Not Endless Greed. We can try to greed a lot though. We can try to Creation Protocol into like more Aman'Thuls or more Automatons. We'll have to decide. What do you guys think? What's more likely to win? The value of Aman'Thuls and legendaries, or just the Automaton scaling? I feel like Priest has really good removal. So I feel like the Automatons maybe aren't the way to go on Creation Protocol. I think we go for an Aman'Thul. Although the opponent is also an Automaton deck, so that could maybe change things. Either way, I want to hit this as soon as possible to make sure that the cards I want are actually in the deck and I don't draw them. So Silence is good against these. Aman'Thul is good against big versions of these. So we could try to play this from a defensive angle, but I don't know how greedy the opponent's deck is. Like, they have Renathal and I don't. I have stuff like Bronze Gatekeeper, which is not, you know, yeah, let's do it. Let's take Renathal. Bronze Gatekeeper is not the most, you know, that's more of a tempo card, obviously. Cannibalizes are good against big automatons. They're going pretty hard early. Okay. I can just play mine. I could silence, but it feels a little early to silence. These aren't that scary just yet. We have mine into Animate Dead. It's okay. Let's do that. I think we're gonna be trying to copy Aman'Thuls more than we're gonna be copying automatons. So like Synchronize hits an Aman'Thul. Projectionist can hit an Aman'Thul if it lives. That's a possibility. So yeah, I mean, the Animate Deads are still fine to play early. That's okay. We don't actually have AoE, so in a weird way, these small automatons going wide early is kind of scarier than the big ones later. We're much better dealing with the big ones later with Aman'Thuls and Cannibalizes and such. These little ones are kind of a pain. These are going to get some chunky damage through. I don't think that means over the silence though, because the silence later will still be enormously larger. Right? This is okay, I guess. Again, maybe not ideal, but switcheroo, okay. The Bronze Gatekeeper going to 2, by the way, just feels like this buff is such a minor buff going from 1 attack to 2, but it is so much better. It makes this card feel dramatically higher value. Like, it's so much better that way. Is Eni necessary? No, I don't think so. I mean, she's won a couple games with a Wind Fury, but that was sort of an accident more than a real upside. Like, it was a mistake from the opponent, I think. Interesting. I would have always done it the other way around in case I drew a copy card later on that automaton. I don't know. Their deck may not have stuff like Power Chord Synchronized necessarily, but keeping the automaton alive on board gives you magnetic lines if they have them, and gives you copy lines if you have them. But they said, screw it, we're not doing that. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I mean, do we just Ziliax? We're kind of falling behind a little bit on health. I really want to start playing these on 7. I may not have much time for this. We could go Animate Dead, Ziliax next turn on the automaton, I guess. Probably a little better, technically. Could also just Animate Dead once now. That's fine, too. We won't need Cannibalize if we heal off Ziliax next turn, probably. This makes the Ziliax next turn bigger. 6 damage total with the automaton. I have one more base automaton in the deck, so we're not like all in on the automatons here. But again, I think we want to be Aman'Thul gamers more than that, more than anything else. Ooh, the Mechanome Guide to generate value. Okay, that's actually kind of scary. That's a lot of cards. Aman'Thul's legendaries are not as good as spell discovery, I would say. Like, they're going to be higher value but lower utility often. Opponent is going hard face, dude. What the heck? Surprises me. Trade this in, I guess. I don't know. Why no Zola? We tried it. We talked about it, but it just seemed slow. We cut it. Forget what we put in its place. I think maybe Bronze Gatekeepers. We decided giving the automatons more defensive utility was more valuable than giving them yet more copies. Like at some point you have enough copies to beat non-greed decks and you need life gain and defense, and you never get enough copies to beat a fully greed deck. Like you can't get enough automatons to beat a big control priest or something that's got endless, you know, endless options. So, Aman'Thul doesn't actually proc the death rattle here. He removes it from the game, which I guess means I don't get my automaton back. That's correct, right? I mean, in which case I would just remove these two, leave that up, like who cares? But the death, it's a remove, it's not a death rattle. Choose to enemies, remove them from the game. It was explained that that's more of a poof effect than otherwise. So in other words, we hit these two because this is not a good minion. I kind of want to science it, but shard it? Well, that doesn't really help either too much. This just becomes tiny. This also gets silenced, right? No, that's fine. We'll just get the Aman'Thul down. There's no fret here. We'll just remove these two. It's leaving up a 1-1 or 1-4 or whatever. That's no big deal. Not a problem. Yeah, Grom, I mean, we can totally activate him with Light It Burns if that ever becomes a lethal push. The other ones don't seem that useful. Sure. I don't actually think Grom is that useful either, but whatever. Oh, they got their own Aman'Thul. Yeah, scary. Dude, what the heck? Oh my god. Cold storage too? Come on, man. Sunwell into cold storage on my Aman'Thul. Like, that's so gross, honestly. Oh, they're not playing the Aman'Thul to remove this, though. Maybe they're just gonna kill it organically? That's actually so insane, man. Like, god dang it. If it's frozen, I can't use its ability, right? I think I can't use the... No way. Come on. Dude. Okay, this guy is an actual troll. This guy... Do I just use Grom maybe and take it back? What the heck else is Grom gonna do? Yeah, let's just use the Grom and take it back. It's fine. I don't think I can use its ability though, right? I think it's frozen. It can't... The abilities basically replace an attack. So, but I don't know. I think this Grom does play really hard into their Aman'Thul though, for the record. But that's gonna happen anyway at some point. I can't really avoid that. I could maybe though steal it back next turn, and that way I can use the ability right away. Because it's not that threatening. It is going to unfreeze, though, I think. He'll get to use the ability and get a legendary if it unfreezes. I'm just going to do this now. I don't know. Whatever. He Aman'Thuls, then we Aman'Thul. Yeah, you can't use it, yeah. Just to confirm, as suspected. He Aman'Thuls, then we Aman'Thul. Then I don't know what happens after that. I don't know. I need to make more Aman'Thuls. Oh, he's not going to Aman'Thul. What is he saving it for? That's such an insane Aman'Thul board. That's such an insane Aman'Thul board. Like, those are two just absolutely insane minion results. Maybe they want to copy this again? Maybe they're going to play it anyway and just realized. This game's going to get real wacky, by the way, dude. Dude, this game, there's too many Aman'Thuls going around. I don't know. This is weird. I'll probably just, like, creation Aman'Thul next turn if there's a reasonable amount of threats to resolve. Yeah, he's just gonna play it anyway. Okay, so just wasted a Light It Burns. All right, that's good. That's good. Well, he might make like a 6/6 or something here. Who knows? May not actually wipe mine out, but I think you kind of have to, right? Yeah. Yeah, just a misstep. Interesting. They just saw me do it though too, didn't they? So they knew how it worked. Yeah, there's another synchronized. So they still have 2 Aman'Thuls in hand. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my own synchronized. That's great. Okay. This is just gonna be the Aman'Thul trades. It's so ridiculous. We're just gonna keep playing Aman'Thuls into Aman'Thuls all day, dude. It's really funny. It's really funny. Fanatum? It's kind of cool. Loken is not actually very good. Yeah, I don't think we want Loken. I think it's Fanatum, man. Yeah. It's gonna get cheap eventually, right? At some point. Okay, so the opponent makes... They might play another Aman'Thul, and then I play an Aman'Thul. I can't win this game of fatigue, by the way. We got to be mindful of that. Like, they have Renathal and I don't, so we got to actually win somehow. I don't think this is possible. These priest mirrors, dude. If this is a good deck and this is Hearthstone, people are going to be so mad. Sadly, I don't think my deck's very well positioned for this either, is the bad news. These Aman'Thul trades. It's so ridiculous. Maybe I ought to wait a turn. I could like silence this Amanthul. Arcane shot for hand space, sure. I'm almost dead, man. I gotta be careful here. I don't have any life gain. How do I stay alive, man? I'm dying. I'm like actually legit dying. What the heck? How do I stay alive? I can heal, but that feels terrible. How am I so dead? Feels really bad, man. Is this worth it to save 2 health? I just don't have any other good plays. I can hero power for the same amount of health though and save the silence, I guess. Hero power is kind of worth the same, right? If I silence Amanthul, he'll be able to attack, right? So I got to be careful with that. Okay. Might be dead here, but we'll try. I don't know. This may not be worth playing out. I'm not sure. Grace of the Highfather. I could use that card right now. We'll save the silence, right? So they're going to play another Amanthul, but I'm out now. I actually am out of Amanthuls. Well, wait. Does this res an Amanthul? Yeah, right? It's the only 3 attack I have. Oh, no. I haven't played Projectionist yet. So shouldn't I get an Automaton and an Amanthul? Oh, it's only Paladin! Oh, God! I saw that earlier with Tears. Oh, this card's garbage. Why did I take this? What was the other options? Oh, no, it's only Paladin. Oh, my God. Really? Why did they add that, I wonder? Well, probably because it's something broken in Paladin. It probably doesn't matter in other classes too much, but this is a Paladin card, I'm sure of it. I'm alive at 2 health. I'm dead. Doggy Biscuit? Are you kidding me? In some ways, I'm relieved this game ended, but like I'm dying to... Dude, they got Cold Storage and Doggy Biscuit. Okay, yeah, good hand, actually. A lot of Automaton stuff. We'll wait till turn 3 probably for this first Automaton, then we'll do Celestial on 4. That looks good. Mage, it's just too risky to play this out. We gotta wait. It could be a Mech Mage, which would encourage me to play it out a little more, because if they pinged, they'd be sacrificing tempo. It could be a Mech Mage, but doesn't necessarily indicate Mech Mage. So we'll just wait. Yeah, that doesn't look like Mech Mage. That looks like I'm gonna burn you in the face, Mage. That's scary. Arcane Bolt already, just ripping it? What? Ziliax could be very good for some life gain here with some big Automatons. That's really cool. The Automaton's natural scaling, feeds into the life gain quite nicely. Light Show as well. They're just spamming plays, man. They have no chill. 0 chill. Yeah, I think we go, right? I think it's okay to go here. They're gonna be pretty big. Certainly possible they clear both, but I'm gonna trust one lives. Actually, this one's not that big. I guess this is mostly benefiting from the power chord synchronized buff, eh? Yeah, I guess we go ahead and Ziliax, right? Do we value the Ziliax or just go max healing here? I think we just go max healing, don't we? We can just trade this in. Are we worried at all about the copies here? I mean, yes, but I can't really stop it, so it's gonna happen anyway. If anything, it might, well, no, they got something. I mean, they're gonna get something, but might limit what they get. They may not get the card they want out of it, I guess, is the idea. Do we expect any polymorph kind of effects in Mage? Oh, scratch that. Okay, it's just dead. Wow, snap freeze? Really? Guess that surprises me, to be honest. Rodin currently is just the one Automaton, right? Which doesn't feel like he's worth it yet. Let's hopefully grab some power plays here instead. Amanthul is certainly a power play. Yeah, we'll just play this for tempo since we got the Amanthul. Yeah, they did lose a lot of stats, dude. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. The important thing is he just removes minions and gets us a card. That's gonna be worth a lot here. We don't necessarily have to play him this turn though. Maybe we just summon the 6-drop with lifesteal here. We could wait and try to do something spicy, but that doesn't really work very well. Let's just play him. Let's just play him. Looks like a bot name, you think? Could be, I guess. Yeah, we'll just take the 6-drop. No need to get fancy on this. Zymox or just Cenarius? The relics, I mean, draw 2 is pretty good off the Zymox, but I don't know if I want to spend 8 mana on that. Cenarius can buff a board. Oh, dude, no muncher's an insane result. Holy crap. I mean, that already had lifesteal, but still. Oh, no, come on. That's unlucky. Still a great result, though. Oh, this is a bot, right? They're just playing stuff here. I don't know, man. This was like, I think you're right. This certainly feels like a bot to me too. They're literally just playing any random card. They don't seem to care, do they? Save that for later. Yeah, I think you're right. I agree 100%. They just have no like just playing a Vexilus, you know, just tempo Vexilus and like the weird arcane bolt early. Yeah, that's annoying. How are there bots today of all days? Like on an expansion launch day? Like, shouldn't there be more than enough players? That seems strange to me. Weirdly, this is kind of a scary board. I'm not actually very good at answering this board right now, but I also don't have any. I guess I could grab an Eenie for 5. This is 6, 9. Yeah, maybe we grab Eenie. Is it guaranteed? I think it's guaranteed, right? Oh, nope, I missed the automaton. Oh, crap. Is this really? I mean, like, am I? Oh, dang. This is big, though. This grabs Eenie, but now it's too expensive. I guess we just do this anyway, though. Who cares? I'm not dead. It's a bot, and I'm not dead. There's just 0 chance I'm dead, I think. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, this heal does nothing, I guess. Should have healed that. Whoops. Forgot he was still attacking. Okay. Savara? It's just, you know, the plays are also just so fast. There's no delays. It's definitely a bot, right? Imagine this person ends up watching the stream and his favorite streamer Regis is calling them a bot. I mean, do you disagree, I guess, right? That's the question. Do you disagree? Is this any kind of lethal at all? 10, 13, and 6 is definitely not a lethal. Might be the right play. I guess Eenie is also just really insane here, huh? Although this doesn't really add much value anymore. I guess the taunt adds some value. Never mind. That's not true. All right. Oh, actually. Oh, yeah, this one can't. This one can't. Okay, this should be good. We'll just forge this guy, I guess. I don't think oh, actually, I don't literally have a minion left. Whoops. Heal is always better. I literally don't have any minions in the deck. Yeah, we're out. Good forge, buddy. Good forge. I'm gonna get a card that shuffles things into the deck just to be, just to prove you guys wrong. Might be your MMR? Well, I mean, either way, that's not a very good argument, right? I definitely haven't been playing a lot, so I may have a lower MMR than normal, so that's a fair premise, but there shouldn't be any MMR in which an expansion launch date does not have a sufficient amount of players, right? Wouldn't you agree with that? Shouldn't every MMR just be, like, loaded with players today? Particularly lower MMRs. Perhaps you're saying my MMR is too high, but I definitely don't think that's accurate. Pretty sure that's not true. Terror reality. Oh, that's kind of scary. They are just playing at such a pace. They just have to be a bot. There's just no question. There's no delays in their plays. Very little logic in their plays, I would argue, too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. Definitely feels like it, though. I mean, maybe it's not a Blizzard bot, but that's like the Blizzard bot names, right?